Hi everybody, it's Lynn. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to give you a little update on what I've done so far this month. The month's already over. I can't believe it's going to be June on Monday. But anyway, this features mostly items from the Bargain Bead Box and also from the companion package. So let's get started. I'll show you what I've done. Okay, well first, this is our leopard skin jasper, and these are the 10 millimeter leopard skin jasper that we got in the companion pack, I believe. I've also thrown in some of the African turquoise and a few of the crystal cubes. So this is a two-strand necklace. I put it together using these rings, and I also want to show you what I did here because these two beads were kind of fighting each other. So on this jump ring, I put one of the tiny little spacers in between the two strands to keep them laying correctly. And then from my stash is a toggle clasp and the chain. These two rings are also from my stash, but I believe everything else, nope, these bead caps that I used on the 10 millimeter rounds are from my stash. And the few little drug beads are from my stash. Everything else came from either the Bargain Bead Box or the companion pack. I also put together earrings to go with it using the elongated donuts and one of the African turquoise beads. So we have a pair of earrings to go with that necklace, and also a little bracelet using the last 10 millimeter bead I had, some of the spacers from, I don't remember which one it's from, the companion pack or the box itself. The little clasp came from my stash. But there we have that. So we have a complete set of the leopard skin jasper, which I think it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so that was that one. And then when I did the reveal of the box itself, we got this gorgeous mother and baby giraffe. And these Z beads reminded me so much of the spots on a giraffe. So I made a necklace using Crayana chain, which also came from the Bead Box Bargain store, and a couple of links that I had in my stash. And then I just finished it with a lobster claw, added an extender chain with a little crystal down at the bottom there. Then I made a bracelet to go with it, just using the agate Z beads and some black bicones and the spacer beads that came, and put my own little magnet clasp on it with a safety chain. I have started putting safety chains on everything that I do with the magnetic clasps just to secure them very, very well. Then I made a pair of earrings with these tiny little giraffe charms and one Z bead. So there's the second set out of that collection. And then this came from the sister store, the Bead Box Bargains, the piece here. And from my stash, I added chain and these little heart drops. And I also just made a really simple pair of earrings to go with that. None of this came in the box. It's just extra things I bought from the store. And with the subscription, in case you're not aware, you get a discount code every month to the store, and it's a really nice discount. It's 30% off of already really low prices. So if you're a member, don't miss out on that. Then I made a set using the mahogany obsidian and some drug beads from my stash. I did this with stations. These are just little wire wrapped stations, putting them together, finish it with chain. And then and this little elephant charm was from my stash as well. And I've had it forever, y'all, so I don't remember where it came from. Then I made a set of earrings to go with it with the little elephant ceramic beads that we got in the box. And then I just made a stretch bracelet and I put the little lion bead that we got in our box. Oh, let me turn it up right for you. Right there. So that's the third set. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and I made this bracelet, which you all really, really liked. There is actually a tutorial on how to do this, but I made this little 5-strand bracelet using the leopard skin jasper. Oh, I've got it all tangled up. And some chain from my own stash. I'm going to have to get this untangled here, but you can see here on the end what I did with the chain in between the nugget beads and some little crystal beads, or fire polished beads, excuse me. Okay, so that came from the box for the most part. Let me see. These came from the store. These pieces here, I guess you'd call them pendants, but I made a pair of earrings out of them. And I used bronze for this because this is going to become a part of a collection that I'm going to make called the Viking collection. So I'm going to be using like bronze, probably copper as well. So there's those. These also came from the store. These drops. I just fell in love with them because y'all know I love teal and turquoise. So those came from the store. I just put them on posts, but I like them a lot. And to go with it, I had bought one of these little bracelets that you just attach a charm to. So I had this little butterfly charm that coordinated really well with those earrings. So I made that little set for myself because I don't know if I've told y'all, but I don't wear necklaces a lot just because they get tangled in my hair. And that's really about it. But I want to show you, look at what I have left out of those two. This bag is stuffed full of things that I still have to play with. So the Bargain Bead Box is really a good value, and I'm not sponsored by anyone. It's my opinion of the things that you get in the subscription and from the bead store. I pay for everything myself out of my own pocket, so there will be more pieces coming out of this collection, but I wanted to give you a quick update now here at the end of the month. So anyway, I hope you all are doing very well. It's always a pleasure. Remember, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.